What's up, everybody? That's MB there somewhere,
And that's MB.
and I think we're the truth.
Hey, I can see me. Can you stick your head round?
The goddamn size of this box. Is there any need, really?
There we go.
As you can see, this is an unboxing. Oh my god, is it an unboxing?
He's a bastard.
He is that. The size of this damn thing. I don't think there's any introduction needed from the front of the box.
No,
It's Thanos.
it's Thanos. It's officially from Guardians of the
It's
Galaxy.
officially from MB's only original collection, which he was going to do.
Yeah. That went shit Pete Tong and went overtook me room and somehow ended up getting Marty McFly. Apparently he's in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. But yeah, he's big. He's big. So first and foremost, start with the packaging. Bog standard normal. No gateway opening thing, so it's the kind of one that we prefer. Not shoe box, but just slides down. Slides out. Oh, that's the cast and crew on there.
Oh my
It's fucking massive, this.
fucking god. He's big, isn't he?
Yeah. It's got the cast and crew on the top there, which I've not seen before. Obviously, he pulls out and he looks like a three-way partition block, but look at it is what it is. It's got the actual figure on the front, which I dig. He's embossed, so you can feel, I think it's like some sort of, I don't know whether it's the G from Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever, because this is classed as
I
the
think it
Thanos
is.
from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because I think that thing on the back there, that's a sign for the Nova car.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what that one is. Something.
that's the Ravager one, because he's got it on the
yeah.
side of his thing.
Right, yeah, cool.
So this,
That's
we
what
cannot,
it is then.
I can't compare it. It's supposed to be for the Avengers. It was announced way before Age of Ultron. It's been on the list of pre-orders, just recently come out. I know a lot of people have already got it direct, but this is another one that was payments and pre-order through Sideshow, and luckily shipped straight from Hong Kong. So the delivery charge on this was 30 quid, which is spot on. Don't mind
For
that
a
at
figure
all.
that big.
Yeah, it's spot on. So we are going to have to cut off because he's that fucking big. I'm going to need a baby carrier.
I feel like I need to be seen.
Yeah, get
No.
yourself in. I'll take some air
I'm
camera
quite
off.
a shy person, but I feel like I need to be seen. Yeah, he's big, isn't he?
Yeah. Just some bits and bobs on the back here when we were setting it up. It's obviously tells you a bit about Hot Toys. Official retail store, Toy Hunters. New one on us. One that we'll
One
probably
there.
have a look at.
Official retail
Start is a secret base.
base.
Now, if you don't Google, get on YouTube, look at what we subscribe to. Check out Budget Star, because I think this guy lives around the corner from Secret Base. That is the official store. So when they release this type of stuff, he always kind of puts pictures and videos of what's the new. They display them in there, and then that's where you can buy your toys from. So,
Cool.
if you want to know a bit more about Secret Base, head onto YouTube and look up Budget Star, because that guy's never out of there, and he's got a wicked Iron Man collection. But we're gonna have to cut, because honestly, if this is massive,
Yeah.
this is massive. I'm scanning the packaging at embossed, because they've used the figure. It's a happy packaging, so I'm going to get it out before I go and see what the packaging's like inside. But the outside, I would say a 3 as per.
Yeah, I think it'll be. It looks. Oh, inside it looks the same as what you get in the small boxes.
Yeah. Do you want- should we
It's
get
going to
it
be
out?
well
Should we get it
packaged.
out? Oh, let's just get it out. Can you check the box? Oh, he's freaking huge. He's a beast.
Oh, even the box has got that new toy smell.
He is an
I'm
absolute
getting high
beast.
off blocks.
You can't take any more off because he is just going to be big.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. And looking at that, he looks fucking class.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, let's get him out, shall we?
Somehow.
Hopefully you can see all this. Just kind of top layer comes off. I always read the instructions, kids.
Yeah.
It says that.
They're there somewhere.
There. Oh, come on, Thanos. You fucking warlord.
He's class.
It's chainmail.
That's full on chainmail. You even got extra chainmail.
So you can sit down in it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ah yeah.
But I don't know why, like, because that's pretty playable, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, fucking hands on that. Sorry for the swears.
We're adult collectors. What can you do?
Well,
What
supposed to
can
be
you
adults.
do?
Adults with rooms full of figures.
Yeah. Do you know what, right? I'm just mooching over this, but the detail on this figure is unbelievable. Look at the face on him.
God, there's another.
Yeah, tear into it, Mikey. Maybe.
Yeah. I'll get the instructions out this time because we might actually need them.
Plastic everywhere.
Everything's just getting wrecked now.
Here, have a look at that. There's no way he's not going to stand up by himself. He's an absolute bastard of a figure.
That's quality. The
So,
effects on that armour, leathered effects.
yeah. The back of it, it's a 3-stage packaging,
Yeah.
and you've got the figure, you've got the stand.
How many batteries?
You ask, how many batteries? 12.
Yeah.
12.
12 batteries on this bad boy. That's me for the next hour.
There's the stand. And then at the back of it all, you've got a Meccano set.
This is some hardcore shit. I feel the weight in that. That's got all your lights and everything in. Cool. Some weight in these boys and girls. This is going to be quality. This. It's going to be a fuck on. Don't get me wrong. But it's going to be quality. The lights in that as well.
We are going to need the
We're
instructions.
going to have to be careful here.
It's even worse than what I thought, though.
Batteries in that. Batteries in that.
From underneath?
Don't drop it.
I know, what?
Oh, you're alright. This is not batteries in. Boys and girls, shit's about to go down. That is everything. So as you can see, there's a hell of a lot packaged in this
Yeah.
because his throne is going to be a bit of a beast to put together.
Yeah. I'm going to keep my packaging at 3, I think. I don't know. It's of what you get. Because it's such a big item, I'm going to score it up to 4 because it's so well packaged.
Do you know what, I'm going to ask how people would like packaging scored.
I know,
because
yeah. There's only so much you can score it on,
I mean, you can look at the artwork on it, but at the end of the day, it's a cardboard box outside with an inside which every single figure is packaged shit hot.
Yeah.
And it has to be.
Yeah.
Because of the distances they're getting shipped.
I think unless we get some extra special.
Well, that's by the by. Let's just say keep it how it is. So it's gonna be a 3 from you and probably around about a 3 from me.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is. It's well packaged. Everything tucks in there nice and neatly for what you get in it.
Yeah.
Which is a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
And your artwork on the outside looks cool. There's 3 from him and 3 from me.
Yeah. I'm pleased with that.
I need a drink because I feel like this guy's about to batter my face in. He's that big.
I think we are going to have to take a break to assemble the throne. It doesn't look simple.
No, it's not.
And although I'd like to do it on camera, I don't want to bore you with an hour of us building a throne because it would look disastrous. But accessories, yeah, we might as well give you the lowdown. He's got the clenched fists on his persona, and you get the 2 open hands. He's got the little tunic thing going on. Now, you do get another one, which obviously allows him to sit down, but it is quite playable, so there's no reason why he can't sit down anyway. You know what I mean? It is quite user friendly.
It'll be to stop it from getting damaged.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But either way, I don't think it matters. They just overcompensate. I am scoring the accessories at a 5 based on this.
I think you have to.
This
once this is put together.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off.
It's gonna be impressive.
Yeah, let's just say I'm saying a 5 because of this throne. But I'm gonna wait. First impressions. It's a 5.
First impressions is we're gonna be. We'll see you in an hour.
Yeah, we're gonna be busy. So we're going to cut off, we're going to get this built up, we're probably going to drink a can, and then we'll be back and we'll give our thoughts on the accessories, the posability and the overall on the figure. So we will be back in 2.
Welcome back. Many beers were knacked over the assembly of this product.
Yeah. Yeah, but fuck me.
Let me keep it real. Let me keep it real, boys and girls. So fuck on. The fuck on.
Look at that.
It's class. Absolutely class.
Look at that. It is unbelievable. And it just so happens that the lights are going down. So accessories. We'll get the accessories out of the way first. You get this. I'm really wary about that. I've actually got the one that was fitted with it. I can understand what MB was saying, that it'll probably mould, but I'm just wary about pulling these little knobbles off on the one that he's got fitted right now.
Yeah.
It does look really dodgy. I don't know, maybe just me, but it's a concern and I don't want to fuck him up. So, 2 hands to take out the fists for open hands, which we've already been through, but it's this. It's this son of a bitch.
Is that for the front or is that for the back?
It's for the front.
You sure?
Yeah.
Does it say that in the instructions?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure, I should have swapped it
Alright,
out.
cool. Just wondering.
It's this just gives it an absolute straight up 5, like no messing. But Hot Toys done gone fucked it up again. To put these on each and every segment where the batteries go, which I'll try to put across an argument for having this as a powered piece, straight to the mains, plug it in, hallelujah. And then MB came up with a viable excuse that if you want it in a case, many people want it batteries, so there's no wires everywhere. So I accept that. But these things are shite. This clips under here, might not be the total correct one, and it's held in with a little screw. But the thing is,
many screws.
I think that's good with the batteries in there, but the half-wit that they left in charge of the throne design room while they all went for a beer decided to put the fucking switch in there. So as it stands right now, we've got 4 of these, not covering up anything because we can't be asked to unscrew that to show you what goes on. The batteries seem alright. I said what we're going to have a look at is maybe just shotting them back in, but to be honest with you, all I want to do, and I want to show Anonymous who comes round, hey, check this motherfucker out, and I can just light it up by pressing a button there, a button there and a button there. That's all we want. Just the simple life, Hot Toys. Just the simple life. Now I know the guys that designed this probably crap by clapping the light on and off. So this thing really fucking boils my piss, and due to that I'm scoring this down accessory wise as a 4. Sadly, you've lost a point, but I can't tolerate shit like that, I'll be honest with you.
Right. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna show something here, right? Let's just clip these on. Let's get these lights on.
Yeah.
Right.
One under here.
One, because it looks class.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. That is
See,
fantastic.
I'm absolutely 100%
And now-
tempted to push it up to a 5. But
Now, what I'm going to show you, because I'm also going to score it a 4, and for the same reason of these bloody batteries, right, is look at the back of this figure, right, there's plenty of opportunities there to put a switch.
yeah.
Keep the batteries underneath, but you could have a switch there, you could have a switch on there, switch on there, and a switch under there, because these switches are bloody titchy, right? Let's see if I don't think I can't do it justice.
I can't with this.
I can't do it justice by showing you
Keep from the power because
a switch, but if you're a collector, you know what the switches look
Nah.
like, and they're titchy.
I'm hoping you can see that. We haven't got the cover on and you can see that because I'm looking at what you can
Right. So, for me, why not, yeah, have the compartment underneath, have it a bit of a knack on to get the batteries in, because once it's sealed up, you don't really notice it that much anyway, but just keep the switch on the back.
Yeah.
You're not going to look at the back of a figure.
see. Completely agree.
So, put the switch on the goddamn back.
Yeah.
So, same for me, it's a 4. The accessories are, as a whole, as the throne, the lights, you know, it's fucking epic.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant, but
But now I don't know
make
what
it
to
easier to switch on and off,
Yeah.
because, you know what I mean, you could knock the batteries out of that now.
I don't even know what
And-
one must be on.
You're not going to want to, on a night time, right, you can have a right laugh showing these off to someone and having all these figures lit up, and they look absolutely fantastic. Look brilliant.
Yeah.
But what's not brilliant is you get someone around for a few beers, want to show these figures off, say, hang on a minute, just get my screwdriver out.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Come back in an hour.
Do all this. No, it's an Archon.
Come back in an hour.
It's an Archon.
So that's how they work.
So yeah, a 4 from me as well, because unfortunately,
I'm scoring it down simply because of that. It's so
The-
sad because it's
they're
quite
going
possibly
fucked up again.
the best accessory I've had with the figure. It is. It is anyway. Looking around, I think it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
It's just mint.
it's just a shame on that little flaw. Now, I don't know how hard it is to move the switch through to the back. I know
Someone
it's-
probably has.
it's
but it
probably
won't be
just-
me.
Easy, isn't it?
Are they on your side of it?
Oh yeah.
I'll turn them off because obviously we want to. Yeah. You
You
might
don't
not be able
want
to
to
see
know
the
your
video
batteries down, do
properly.
you?
Is that one on the bottom side?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But
But look at him.
yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's unbelievably good. Really, really good. It's just unfortunate, the design flaw. Accessories, I'm scoring it 4. Should have been a 5. Not too happy about the tunic, but that's probably me being over wary. Have you had problems? Have you got the figure? Have you had problems? Let us know, because
Yeah,
I can
please
see
do.
it being dodgy if you're a bit heavy-handed with it. It's the same concern we have with the lightsabers, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Posability, I've just shown him sat down and now he's just stood up. No matter which way you throw him, he stands up sturdy enough because he's just a big meat axe. You're not going to get too much out of him. He rotates at the waist, his head rotates, you get it down, it can't go back because he's got the neck guard on. His arms are quite movable. Obviously his hands, his legs will come up so he can sit down and go back. So for such a big figure, there is quite a bit of play in it, but again, I'm only scoring these figures based on how would you want them to be. So he's either going to be sat on that throne or stood on it, raising
Yeah.
his fist like I had him there. And he just does he ticks all the boxes. So for posability, I'm going to score him a 5.
Yeah.
Even though he's quite chunky.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
think the word is.
Quite hefty as well.
Yeah, he's
Some
heavy.
weight in
He's a
him.
heavy figure.
So for the weight that he has got in him, he does move quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Push
he's
this
on
over
that
so
head
now
sculpt is absolutely brilliant.
class in it, isn't it? Can you get
That's-
it? Can you get it in front of the? See that?
Can you see it?
It's absolutely
That-
nailed on.
Brilliant. Really, really good.
And like we were saying off camera there when I let MB build
Yeah.
the thing, just wary of that 'cause it looks like that one's a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? Don't know whether it'll just come out, but
Mm.
I'm having none of that.
No, it should have been like maybe he's a little tool just to pry it out with,
Yeah,
and then you're laughing, aren't you?
yeah.
But yeah, this is class.
Like MB said off camera when we were putting the throne together, it would have been nice for him to have the gauntlet in there as an accessory or a hand that you could put the gauntlet on board.
Well, it was one of them arguments, wasn't it? The same with Kylo Ren.
Yeah, you've got to remember that this Thanos is from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't know how far down the line it was when there wasn't many of the Infinity Stones kicking about then.
No, it was at the end of. Was it at the end of Age of Ultron, or was it at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy where he came up and says, "I'll do it myself." Grabs over the gauntlet.
Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
And Guardians of the Galaxy started phase 2, didn't it?
Yeah. So yeah.
So,
Plausibility from me as well, 5, because he's going to do what you want him to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So, figure wise, it's a straight up 5. I can't have it. His head sculpt is fucking unbelievable. Really, really good. The chainmail, whether it is or it isn't on that, it certainly feels like it is, but it could be rubber. I don't expect it is on there, but everything seems to be just like it should be. His armour is unbelievable, and if you can get up close, I wish I could get you
Yeah,
up
there's
close.
some quality weathering effects
You can
on
see it when the red light doesn't flash. The weathering on the armour and the helmet is unbelievable. And I'm starting to feel now that this collection's starting to come together. If they would just release Drax, that would be nice.
It's the only one you're missing now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
And there's
Guardians.
no word of him because he's tied in with the WWE, isn't he? And I
Yeah.
think they want big bucks. So he's a great figure. So it's 5, scored down to a 4 on the accessories for the simple fact the switches are a total and utter nightmare. The packaging was a 3 and the possibilities are 5. So again, looking at 17, which is a really good score.
Yeah. And
Really good score.
again, I'm not going to knock it down from that on the same as 17 because the high points, you know, they're there, the figure absolutely nailed on. The detail in the armour, the weathering effects, absolutely fantastic. The head sculpt, amazing.
Yeah.
The
It is.
accessories, you know, 1 point off because it's an absolute narc-on,
Yeah,
which is
and that-
unfortunate, but
And that
one
I
of the
just
things.
don't trust it because it does, even though I'm looking at them and it's the same, I just don't trust it at all. And the last thing I want to be doing is gluing them little bubbles back in.
I don't think it's so much this, but like you said, especially on that one that's in there, as you sort of peel one thing back, it seems very flimsy underneath.
Yeah.
This one it seems a lot more sturdier than what one of them is, but you don't know.
Nah, I'm not even going to chance it.
Yeah, for the sake of, I mean, you've got the throne there, what's the point having him standing up?
Yeah. So we're going to wrap it up. 17 from me. Was it a 17 from
17
you?
from me as well, yeah.
So the same
Fantastic
same
figure.
sort of score as Kylo got. We're
Really,
hopeful
really
that
good
these
figure.
will differentiate. Like MB said, if you've got any comments on the packaging, what you want us to score this at, because we're never ever going to score a 5 because we're always going to go for, I don't know, like a hologram front or something. You know what I mean?
Oh god, yeah.
That would be hard meat.
Don't know where that came from.
But look at him. He's fucking ridiculously good.
Yeah,
He's
it's
so good.
definite thumbs up addition to the collection. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That
So-
throne, it's mental. It's absolutely mental. The
weird,
detail,
isn't
the one thing I didn't mention as well, the detail on the throne, it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
You can see it, all like rock, the rock effect and everything. It's fantastic. What a figure to the collection. Brilliant.
But what have we got on the horizon? What are we expecting now?
I don't think Ray's until about June, July.
Alright.
I think start paying for Boba Fett next month. I think he's round about August maybe.
Not while we tell you what's coming
I
up.
think so. In terms of my collection, there's nothing for a bit. Obviously, the Z boxes in between.
Yeah, we're enjoying the Z boxes. If you don't dig that type of stuff, just give it a watch because it's a laugh. We really don't give a shit. If it's crap and it gets shot. If it's good and we keep it, like Chucky made the cut, he's hanging from the
Didn't notice.
he's hanging from the rafters.
Yeah, the thing with these videos is your Hot Toys videos. You're always going to get your similar format, and the figures are never ever really going to get trashed unless it's Black Widow. Because I completely trashed Black Widow, which was quite funny. But the Z boxes, we don't care because it's a daft £20 a month. The payment shared between the both of us. We just like, if we don't like it, so that it gets thrown about, we'll take the piss out of it. We'll do whatever. So
Yeah.
the contrast in videos is quite funny to watch because we are a little bit more serious on these, and then on the Z boxes or the loot crates, we just go mad.
Yeah.
So if we could get madder.
But stay tuned because
So
we're going to go
have a look
ape
at
shit
that.
on past stuff.
Oh yeah.
We're going to go through everything that's come through the loot crate and the Z box, and we're going to decide A, if one of us wants to keep, or B, whether it A goes in the bin or we put a hammer through it, and it'll be essential viewing. And we all know, if you've watched the previous videos, which one's going to get the hammer.
Yeah, there'll be a few stuff for the hammer.
Yeah.
And also the loot casts as well. They don't come too often. We do them when we get a good stretch of time together between work and family life and what have you. But if you like us waffling on now like we do, then it's just an hour or so of that waffling on. We'll have a few pictures in there of upcoming releases and things, and we just chat about everything really: figures, movies, games, anything we want to talk about at the time.
What we should do there, we've said we're going to do a video on like the buyer's guide and stuff. We should just incorporate that into a loot cast. Just have a sit down with a beer, get some pizza in and talk about it.
10-15 minutes at the beginning of a video, go over a bit of a buyer's guide, because I'll be honest, if it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't know where to start looking for any of these. And then branching off that, I've then looked at some forums and found more sites to go. There's places in the UK that I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
Where you can get them shipped over, like shipped across, but obviously you're paying a little bit more for them because they've already paid the import package and tax and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So coming up, definitely, there's really some big stuff. I'm getting Deadpool. I absolutely adored the film, which I seen on Saturday. It was unbelievable.
Let me point out, when we get the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm getting Deadpool. Honestly, I have to. You've got to, haven't you? He goes completely well.
Have you seen
Matrix?
Did you see the statue that was released the other day for him?
No.
Of him on his rocket.
No.
Fucking brilliant. I'll try and we'll link.
It's all about in the loot cast.
We'll link a picture of it on Instagram if I can find it, of this picture. So check out the Instagram, but I'll show you it once we're done. It's just a statue. It's not plausible or anything like that, but it's him.
Some of the statues are brilliant.
Trademark rocket. Brilliant.
Some of the statues are brilliant. So he's definitely he's gonna be a direct purchase, hopefully through budget. Scarlet Witch should be weeks away. Quicksilver, the same, should be weeks away. We are going to get our hands on the Bruce Wayne from the Batman collection. We opened Batman last week. we are going to get a look at Bruce Wayne, so that'll be good because there's been many a discussion of his head sculpt. Ant-Man has been released in Hong Kong. The pre-order's already paid, so I don't think it'll come with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, but it won't be more than 6 or 7 weeks away.
Looking forward to seeing that because it looks absolutely phenomenal.
I do honestly believe it could fucking blow everything else away.
It looks class.
And Nick Fury's further down the line probably falls in with Ray. You got Boba Fett. When's he due?
Boba Fett, I think around about August.
Yeah. So
I think.
That's a long pre-order on him, isn't it? Like he was
I haven't even started paying for him yet. So I pre-ordered him in...
Because they shipped out the quarter scale one, didn't they?
Pre-ordered Boba Fett in September. And then Kylo Ren was November when I decided to take the plunge on him. Because the best thing with Sideshow is if you don't go direct, the sooner you get your pre-order in, then obviously the more spaced out your payments are, and it feels like you're paying nothing.
Yeah, you don't feel it. You really don't.
Especially with Ray, I used my reward points on Ray from the Spooktacular, which brought the payments down from what would have been $35-40 a month to $25 a month, and it's like 18 quid for that month, which is no really.
That's what I was tempted to do with Deadpool, to be honest with you, because when these kick in, I'll have over $150 worth of things, so you're getting him for next to now.
Yeah.
So it is tempting. It's just the postage side of things, and the fact that as soon as it, so battery went slightly flat there. If it jumps on the video, it happens every week.
So you should be used to it.
It happens every week. Deal with it. So yeah, what I'm saying about Deadpool is the one thing that sways me going direct is the fact that literally as soon as it drops in Hong Kong, 3 or 4 days later, we will have it on this table, which is bringing us lots of views and lots of good feedback.
Yeah, it did really well on Batman.
Yeah.
Batman, I think, just under 700 views.
Mental, innit, that?
Which is nuts for us.
Yeah.
For 2 nerds in a broom cupboard.
Yeah.
Looking at some dolls. It's crazy to think somebody's viewed that video 700 times.
So, yeah, and then to round it all off, and he's going to get Finn. I'm just going to keep pestering him to get Finn. He should get Finn and the Stormtrooper.
Well, eventually.
Fucking horsepower.
Also, what I will add is with this points thing, Pop Culture do points as well.
Do they?
Yeah, you get your dollars off with Pop Culture as well when you do orders. You get them thrown at you straight away for signing up. So you'll get a couple of dollars there. So, and at the minute, I think I've got about $15-20 off something.
Which is your postage, isn't it?
Keep it tuned to this channel because you might see something.
It's your postage, though, isn't it? So that's a big difference. If you get your postage for free.
You might see something along the Superman line.
Yeah.
You might. But yeah, Finn, it's a class figure.
Yeah.
Especially the 2-pack. But the 2-pack, it's oh god.
You have to. You just can't not
we'll see.
be done.
We'll see what happens. It's a figure I do want.
And then to round this
who
completely,
knows? October Spooktacular, with the points that are built up throughout the months, you might see Finn.
Yeah.
You never know.
Is that when he's due out?
Oh, I don't know when he's due out, but
because I can see him being a Han and
go
Chewie type situ.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, it's in stock. Oh no, it's not. It's sold out.
Yeah.
It's mad.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We don't know how it works because fucking great figures stick around forever, and we end up getting them for low prices, which is fantastic. But we kind of scratch our heads at why certain figures don't sell out, and then you get the likes of Han and Chewie, which we said collectively we weren't too struck on the Han head sculpt.
No, it was the same deal with the Luke Skywalker. If anybody got that, let me know what you think of it, because from some of the videos I looked at and some of the pictures people put out, I don't think the head sculpt's really all that. It's a good likeness, but I don't think it's as nailed on as what some of these out in MB's collection is, or, you know, for instance, the 2 that I've previously reviewed, the Man of Steel and Zod.
Mm.
There's just something about it. You look at it, it's one of them when you've got a head sculpt and you want it, you look at it from all angles.
The thing is with that figure,
you want it to look like it is, but that one, it just kind of doesn't. Especially to the first film, I don't think it really looks like him.
With that figure, you're scoring it a fucking 5 straight up just for the accessories, because there's about 3 Lukes in there, isn't there? Which is unbelievable, but like he says, you want to look at that figure and think, yep, it's Luke. And they're going to have to announce like Jedi Luke, I don't know, with the beard and such. You would have thought.
I'm fingers crossed for Return of the Jedi Luke, bearing in mind that just the Boba Fett I've got ordered is the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. Which, what the difference between the Empire Strikes Back and the Return of the Jedi one is, I do not know. Apart from the special edition comes with a Sarlacc tentacle thing holding him, but I haven't got that one.
Yeah.
But I think, again, like I mentioned in the Kylo Ren video, I don't think you're going to see Luke until the next film.
No,
I
it's easy they've got out of there.
I honestly don't. I think it's going to be, you get your crazy wizard Luke with the next one. So I don't think in terms of figures now, I think for Force Awakens, I think the only one realistically I think you would see is Han Solo, an old Han Solo, maybe, and maybe he's another Chewie with a bit of grey in it.
So much you can do with Chewie, isn't there?
But he's a bit,
the first Chewie was fucking class, wasn't it?
He's a little bit greyer, yeah. Oh yeah, it was absolutely fantastic.
Class. And I think that's what sold that double pack out, because it was that good.
Definitely, yeah, it was brilliant. Plus,
that good.
Obviously, you got some accessories with them as well, didn't you?
Yeah. So there's loads on the horizon.
Yeah.
I honestly do want to put a deadline on when I'm going to stop buying these things, but unfortunately I can't, because they keep bringing new shit out. But I won't be double stacking my Avengers. I swear to God, I will not be double stacking my Avengers.
And even your Captain America Civil War figure.
No.
Fancy your Captain America from Civil War.
No.
Different costume.
No.
A Winter Soldier from Civil War, maybe.
No, he looks shit, doesn't he?
I don't know. I didn't see.
No, he does.
What about an Iron Man from Civil War?
No, look at
Are
him.
they doing Iron Man?
You're not going to get better than that, man, are you?
Just trying to get them to buy some more figures.
Nah, not happening. And they're there.
I think you're missing the Tony Stark from Iron Man 3 collection, you know, with his t-shirt and whatever.
Nah.
I think that'll look good in that diorama.
Yeah, I'm
spend a couple of £100 on that. Yeah. I don't need a collection of just your Guardians of the Galaxy.
I want Agent Coulson, don't I? Agent Coulson would be a good one.
So yeah, comment below what you think of this figure.
We round it off
Here we go.
with the airdrop of the crate. That's going to be the holy shit figure of Hulkbuster, which I totally shouldn't have bought.
That's your deadline, because that's when you get thrown out the house.
I have no idea where he's going to go. Probably replace one of us. But that son of a bitch is going to be big. So you've got to stay tuned for that. If you don't stay tuned for anything else, even though you want to stay tuned because we are quite witty, you still want to stay tuned for fucking Hulkbuster. Because I'm not even excited by it. In fact, I'm scared.
I think you've got to be looking at a little bit bigger than
stronger
Hulk.
shelves.
a little bit bigger than Hulk.
A little bit bigger than Hulk. He's 2 for fucking 4 or something.
Well, he's only 1/6 scale, isn't it?
He's bigger than him.
And Hulk's 1/6.
Yeah, he's bigger than him.
Is he bigger than him in the film?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He's massive. He's big one.
Yeah, he's getting thrown out of the house this night. What do you think of this figure? Have you got it? What do you think about the little flaws that we seem to think should be rectified?
Yeah.
On other figures.
Slightly disappointing, but
Twitter at Loot Troop, Instagram the Loot Troop, youtube.com/Loot Troop, where you're watching this video now. Tell your friends about us. More subscribers. We're on 54 now.
100 and we go global with a giveaway.
100 I might do one naked.
He said that for 50, don't believe him. Go with the giveaway one. I promise that I will directly post you something from a loot crate or a Z box. The best thing we go through in these boxes when we bin our shit will go directly to one of our subscribers. When
yeah, there's a Venom mug there with one of your guys' names on it.
Someone might like it.
Trust me.
Mama Fratelli likes sloth, and he was an ugly bastard.
Train of thought, where was I? Did I say Instagram, the Loot Troop, said Twitter, said Gmail.
He knows
LootTroopers@gmail.com. Email us, get in contact with us anywhere. At the moment, the videos seem to be the direct way, and we're loving the interaction through that. So please keep on doing that. More videos in the pipeline. Z-Box will be coming sometime later this month. Next month.
Guardians falls in right well with
So-
what we've got going on.
So yeah, that's
And-
MB.
It's getting dark, so we better go because people tell us off on YouTube.
Yeah.
We've had our first telling off. We do appreciate our tellings off as much as we do with our chats. But that's Thanos. That's MB.
That's MB.
We are the Loot Troop.
See you next time.
Thanks for watching.